How difficult is it to kind of mix and match your players with different minutes and like players like the Fernandez got there tonight and other players and keeping everyone
Yes, it's not so easy because we have to be focused to don't take risk. And we have to manage the minute to give the players. Every player has a different plan, but I think we are working well. The young players, they are doing very well. They give us more solution, and this period of the season is very important to improve the physical condition, the quality of the play, but we can't take risk to lose any player because now should be a bad news, bad thing.
You said the other day that you were going to talk to Lucas Bergvall about his future, and obviously he started tonight. So have you spoken to him now?
I'm always been very clear with him, with you. I would like he stays with us. I think he's a potential top player. By the end, I don't want to convince anyone to stay. I think Tottenham is already, without me, a top club, and we have not to convince anyone to stay. I think he can find the space if he stays with us. The competition between the players will be very strong because we are Tottenham and we have to build a strong squad, not just 11 players, especially considering a lot of injuries we suffer in the last 2-3 seasons, no? And the football is going in a clear direction. To compete for the height place of the table, you have to manage 22, 23, 24 players. I don't want to 24, but 22, 21 height level for sure.
Has he told you he wants to leave?
No, never. I'm speaking with him before the end of the season, the last season, during the World Cup 2 times. But now we are speaking better, no? On the face, without competition in this moment. Now I started to work like I know, like my style, because in the last season we prepared the game, we worked on the head, on the mentality more than the style of play. I think his position is very clear for me now also because I needed time to understand the characteristic of the players, but I would like he stays with us. He's a very young, very good player, good guy, and it's not so easy and so fast to find a young player of that level.
You mentioned about how you're trying to find your kind of style with the team, and today you've kind of gone back to a double pivot, but against Auckland there was just one at the base of midfield and that was great. Are you kind of experimenting with...
No, double pivot, we can stay in the hour half of the pitch, and and also when we stay higher, but nothing changed then compared the other games. And then we have to respect the characteristic of the players, no? Because Lucas and Sandro, they can stay higher in the pocket, they can stay wider as a midfielder opener, or they can stay like double pivot. Nothing changed. I think if we change position during the game is the best solution because the opponent can be not so comfortable to find a reference, no?
We've asked you about Williams-Barnes a few times, but came off the bench today, played really well, obviously taking that penalty the way that he did. As a number 10 yourself, you must like the way that you kind of approach the game.
Listen, I don't know in English how is the pietra preziosa.
Precious diamond.
But we have to manage like una pietra preziosa. We have to improve. We have to help him to improve in the last decision. As a physical, has to work harder to become stronger, because in this time of football he needs to be strong and to give space when there is the right moment. I usually give time all of young players I worked in my career, and is a potential special player.
You mentioned the other day about small injuries to Berg and Madison. Obviously, there were a few senior players that weren't in the squad today. Is it just a case of load management, or have there been any?
For who?
Danso, Van de Ven.
No, Danso, Van de Ven, Solanchi, JP Van Eyck. I thought they were not ready yet to play without risk. Maybe someone of them can play the next game Saturday with Chelsea. Maybe not at the beginning. Maybe the beginning Robertson and Sandro Tonali. But it's the management of the players, no? Especially after World Cup or after big injuries like Udogie or Solanchi, no? They suffered long injury last season, and after a long trip, after the jet lag, after the beginning of the pre-season, I wouldn't like take any risk.
Sorry, I know you didn't mention Fernandes.
Fernandes is just fatigue, the calf, and also for him we took the decision to don't take any risk and to recover and to. But the next week, Wednesday, when we start the pre-season in London, he will be ready to work.
Roberto, you said that Lucas hadn't told you that he wants to leave. Have you picked up a feeling on where he is in terms of what he
No,
wants?
but it's very clear. It's very clear his idea. He wants space. He wants to play in as a double pivot, as a position. I can't give for any player in the world, any coach in the world can give the place on the first 11 guaranteed, and especially for me, I want to be honest with the players. I want to be clear, and I don't want to make the first mistake. But in terms of position, I can give a guarantee, because he is right when he want to play as a central midfielder. But to play as a central midfielder, sometimes has to attack, sometimes has to keep the order, to move the ball faster. He has to improve, but normally, because he's 2006. I said I would like he stays. I don't want he stay. I would like he stays, but if doesn't want, can I do nothing? He has to speak with Vinay or Johan Lang, because to stay with us, I think we have to have the right spirit to stay. But he's a good guy. We will see in the next weeks.
Yes.
Roberto, I know it's quite difficult at the moment where players get certain minutes and they've got small injuries and you're building fitness. But where do you think your squad is at in terms of its readiness at this point, and where do you feel you need to strengthen?
Quanto è pronta fino a questo punto la squadra, anche se difficile col fatto del minutaggio, dove devi ancora rafforzare?
No. Now the physical condition is not the same for every player. Some player is ready to play 70 minutes, 80 minutes. Maybe Archie Gray, I don't know, Ben Davis, Mateus Fernandes, even today he didn't play. And someone is going in the right direction. Tonali, Gallagher. Gallagher is another player who is able to play 80 minutes, like Matistel, like Manor Salomon, like Richarlison. And other players, they are working to increase their condition. But I think all team, also Chelsea, also Liverpool or other teams with a lot of players who played in World Cup, I think they are spending the same time.
Hi Roberto, can I ask you a bit of a random question? It's about FIFA and the situation with that. It's causing some issues with UEFA and FIFA. They're having an argument about the idea that the World Cup could become a commercial operation.
Listen, I'm not the right person to speak about the FIFA. What can I say? I say I didn't like a lot of decision of FIFA in the last couple of years, but it's my personal opinion.
What did you think of the change?
I know in general.
Hi, Roberto. Just wondering if you got the hit out that you wanted today and what you made of the opposition, 1-1 draw, the qualities that you saw in Sydney FC today.
Cosa hai visto nel tuo opponente oggi, l'idea che ti sei fatto?
I think they played very well. I spoke with his coach and to make congratulations because they played very well. They are a very clear style in a difficult country, no? Because in Australia, the football is not the most important sport, but yeah. I'm happy because in another country so far from the Europe, there is a team who want to play, who want to keep the ball with a clear style, with a big organization.
Any of the young players take your attention? Because it was a fairly young team out there today, Sydney.
But listen, when I play, I have my focus on my players. It's tough to analyze the performance of my players. Yeah, but there are a lot of young, good players in Sydney.
All good. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, everyone.